I was an avid Barney watcher. I was the #1 Barney fan when I was little. I had Barney bedspread, I had like 3 Barney dolls. My first pair of chonies were Barney chonies. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to look number 2 of my 1 palette 3 look series with the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. Happy hump day, by the way, guys. If you missed the first look with this palette, I will go ahead and link it down below for you. It was a natural look. Today, obviously, is color day. So this is the colorful look that I came up with using this palette. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, hi, my name is Julia, nice to meet you. And yeah, this is kind of just a new series that I just started where I'm going to be taking eyeshadow palettes and creating 3 looks for you guys. A neutral color, a colorful, and a glam look. If you have not voted already for my next palette, the choices are the ANASTASIA Beverly Hills, oh, I did that last time, PRISM palette. Take the brush out first. The ANASTASIA Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, or the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. This is what this guy looks like. I'll have them listed in the description box down below also. But yeah, go ahead and in the comments section, let me know what your vote is for the next palette to do in this series. If you're liking this so far, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. That lets me know that you guys want me to keep doing this series, keep it alive. And yeah, I won't talk your ear off too much. Let's just get into this tutorial. Alrighty, so you know what? Let's just play around like I want to go crazy. So for my transition shade, I'm going to use this shade right here, which is called Jada. I'm in an adventurous mood. Alright, so I'm going to take a Moda crease brush, BMX 430, and let's just start building up the crease. You know what? I'm going to switch brushes. I'm going to use my Kala. This doesn't have a name. I mentioned it in my last one, but it's just a fluffy blending brush. And when you're working with colors, especially because I'm not even using any kind of transition shade as a crease shade, you really want to blend. And you know what? I'm just gonna bring that all over my lid as well. I really hope this doesn't end up a disaster. Are you guys bored with watching me blend yet? Okay, now let's go in with this color right here, which is called Enchanted. It's kind of a really dark hunter foresty green. I'm gonna use an e.l.f. crease brush, and first I'm gonna start on the outer corner. And I'm gonna kind of just swipe towards the center and kind of blend slightly into the crease. I'm also going to go ahead and go, do I want a little more precise brush there? I think I do. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to a smaller pencil brush, and I am going to hit the inner lid. I probably should have not done my face makeup first. And if you can see, I'm kind of just connecting the two just a bit. Okay, I know how sloppy this looks right now, but don't worry. It will pull together, I hope. All right, now going back in with that blending color brush, I'm not picking up any color at all. I'm kind of just going to blend very carefully. Next, I'm going to take a little Tarte Shape Tape. I'm just picking up a tiny flat brush. This one's, I think it's a Real Techniques dupe I got at Ross, but any little tiny precise flat brush, I almost said blush, will do. I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand to work with. I'm using the shade Fair Neutral, but whatever color concealer that you normally use will do just fine. And now I'm going to kind of just define my lid. I'm gonna start down the center and just apply the brunt of the product there. Carefully define my lid. Alrighty, and then with my finger, I am going to kind of just tap the edges to kind of blend just a little bit, like so. Now while that's still kind of tacky, let's go back in with our palette. I'm gonna take, I really want to use this color here. I don't know why, I just think it's so pretty. This is the color Diva, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use my finger, and I'm just going to apply that in the center. I'm gonna take that baby wipe. Oh, I dipped it in the black. And just kind of go around this area just to clean it up a little bit. And then don't worry, when that dries, we'll go back in with something. But let's go on to the other side, and we're going to do the same thing. That almost looks kind of cool just like that. Maybe I shouldn't have put that Diva shade, because that looks really cool. Oh well, that's okay. See, you can tell the difference between cleaning up with the baby wipe on this side and not cleaning up. It really does make a nice difference, so. Alrighty, and like I said, I'm going to go in, I'm just going to use some Neutrogena Healthy Skin Pressed Powder. I'm going to take this Morphe M441 brush and kind of just get in there and blend it a little bit. I am gonna go back in with my pencil brush and that Enchanted shade here and just kind of freshen up the dark areas. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this shade here, which is in Light. Again, with my finger, I am literally just going to put a dab in the middle of my lid. And I'm not really gonna spread it out much. I just want it focused in the middle because that's gonna give my eyelid a little more dimension, like so. I think on the bottom, I want to go a little more neutral. Let's pick up this shade right here, which is called MFEO. And with my Morphe M330 brush, I'm just going to run that on the bottom. Just put a little something down there. And then when I'm going up near the green, I am going to kind of just connect it just a bit. I'm gonna throw on some lashes. I'll be right back. Oh, which side note, I do have a lash tutorial, so I will link that down below if you are interested in seeing that. But for time-saving purposes, I'll do it off camera. Alrighty, so I did go ahead and put on some Ardell Studio Effects Wispies. This is what the packaging looked like. I went ahead and mascaraed my bottom and top lashes. Surprisingly, for using dark, crazy colors, it didn't really get too much on the bottom, but I am gonna just go back in with that Neutrogena Healthy Skin Pressed Powder, take a beauty blender, and just kind of press that underneath. I'm using this BH Cosmetics really tiny brush. And I'm gonna pick up this first shade here, which is in Light. And I'm just gonna pop a little bit in my inner corner. Give it a little extra something. So now let's do lips. I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit in the color Nudie Patootie. If you have fair skin and are looking for a really nice kind of beigey gray nude, this one is perfect. I think it'll look really pretty with this crazy green eye I have going on. Alrighty guys, so this is the end result. I actually really like how this came out. As you saw, kind of mid-transition shade blend, I was like, oh gosh, like I hope this works out, but it pulled together really, really pretty. Especially too with the gray. I think if you have kind of a more plain outfit, a gray t-shirt, with some black jeans, this eye look really just makes a statement, gives it a little extra something. So hopefully you enjoyed this and got some ideas or inspiration. My next look for this palette is going to be a full glam look, so stay tuned for that. That will be coming at you on Friday. If you don't want to miss that, make sure you have that notification bell turned on. That way you'll get notified when it goes up. Other than that, guys, I'll see you on Friday.